I see that you are a chiropractic breath coach. How is that about?
Well, we know for sure that food, water, and oxygen is important for our life supply.
Yes,
And trust me, a lot of patients that I see are on empty of all three. Cars running around that are not getting their food, water. And for us, it's oxygen. So emotionally, we're the only animals that hold our breath, and that cuts down on the oxygen. So with emotional stress reduction, so I'm what's called a therapeutic breath coach, which means that I facilitate workshops where people are taking an hour to breathe.
Oh.
And once you understand breath work, then you're able to do it on your own as stress reduction. But let's just say a regular work day, okay? If somebody is yelling at you, giving you negativity, or they have negative energy and you don't like their energy, the first response is, I don't want that. So we go into contraction. We hold our breath. Where someone coughs, what do we say? Oh, I don't want to get that, right? So we go into contraction. We actually pinch our nerves, and that's disempowering. So I'd like to teach you a power posture. Okay. So we're back to what we said before, that you are balanced, sitting up straight. Yes, don't look at me. Let's have you straight, looking straight ahead. You want your chest bones to be in a posture where the lungs can inflate fully. And the diaphragm has all the room to drop here. Okay, so that would be for many people coming to an edge of a seat. Okay. Because when you roll it back, it starts to compress here. And the diaphragm drops down so that the organs can get out of the way of the lungs. But most people, even people in yoga who are studying, they think that the belly breathing that they teach is a natural process. That's a therapeutic belly breathing. Okay. We naturally have the belly go down with the diaphragm goes down, and it pushes the organs away for the breath. So right now, if you're sitting and you're open, if you take some breaths, you will have room to inflate all the lungs. Okay, so your breastbone actually is going wider and longer with each breath. So you want to maybe breathe in for 4 or 5 counts and then out, especially when you're listening. So you guys are listening right now, you could be breathing. Okay. So that sentence, someone took your breath away. Not true. Not true. You gave it away. That's right. It's like your peace, it's like people can't take it from you. It's something that I want you to own. So that means take a couple more breaths. When you get to enjoy that, and your shoulders should be back and down, so your shoulders are open. See the way she's breathing right now? She's using her shoulders up every time she's taking a breath, because she's not used to breathing up into the clavicle bone. Nothing has to move. No one has to even know you're doing it. So you're oxygenating and you're getting healthy, and people don't even know what you're doing, because in public you're not going to go. They'll cart you away, at your job, right? Okay. But when you're listening to a patient, or if your spouse is complaining, or your children are whining, there's no reason why you can't be in this world and breathe at the same time. Deal with your stress with the breath and keep oxygenating. So that's in your life, okay? This can happen, this flow. When you fall in love with the pleasure of how great it feels to have this wonderful, beautiful posture, it's like a dancer who's dancing all day, okay? So your breath, I call it breath dancing. Breath dancing. Because all these muscles are dancing to the beat of your heart and your lungs. It's a dance. Life is a dance, and there's a dance within you. Become the dancer who is flowing and breathing all day. When you fall in love with that, you won't want to go back to this. Okay. And if you do, you'll do it for a second, but then you'll go, yeah. Do I want to breathe? Do I want to connect with my heart? Do I want to connect with life? Because this is our connection to our spirit. And we're cutting ourselves off here, and we're cutting it off here. Okay?
Dr. McDowell, I see that you wrote a few books, and one of them is called The Wind Kiss. Talk to me more about it.
Wind Kissed is a children and parent empowerment book. So it's a fantasy story, how children can be empowered. These children come from abuse, and they get so strong by learning how to look up and breathe that they save the earth through wind kisses of love. that cause storms on the planet of love. And there's no more anger and there's no more wars. So it is a fantasy book coming out of abuse, wind-kissed. And Eternal Love Connections. This is an adult version. Both books talk about the nervous system, about holistic healing of the nervous system. This is my story of how I healed after a mudslide took my whole family in seconds. So the stuff that we've been talking about, the post-traumatic stress and everything that we spoke about is in this book. It can be found on Amazon, but you have to put my name in because I'm self-published and not famous. But it is a very fast read. It's about an hour. It's not a sad book, but it's a mother's resilient journey. Preventing post-traumatic stress disorder, which will help everyone to get over all the little things that they're stressed out about. So again, Amazon.com. If you look me up on my author page, you can learn more about the books.
And next time, I would love for you to talk about the experience of the mudslide.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching us tonight. And again, Dr. Migdal, it was a wonderful pleasure having you. The name of the show is Cause Santé. Can you please say hi to Cause Santé viewers?
Hello, Cause Santé.
No, saying it right. Thank you so much and see you next Thursday at 9 p.m. Thanks for watching. Bye.